Hello, namaste to you. My name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here for this spontaneous sharing. I'm coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia. It is Monday the 18th of June here at exactly 10:19 p.m. I don't think I've ever streamed a video this late in the evening, but I was inspired to be here, so I was inspired to, I had the time and followed that inspiration, so I'm here to share with you. Hello Lawrence, lovely to see you. So this is not guidance for Monday and Tuesday. I was not inspired to be here and do that. I'm inspired to create a healing space using my chakra chimes and my healing energy cards. So we're going to do a bit of healing work. I will most likely pop in on Tuesday, that's tomorrow my time, and pull some cards for Tuesday and Wednesday. Hi Cindy, hi Candy Devi and Colleen. Kirsty's here from Scotland. Hi Tina, hi Shoshana. What's up? Not much. I'm just sitting here chatting with you. Hi Kimberly and Mari. Hi Kimberly and Mari. And Cindy's in a cab on her way home. Safe travels. Hi Aspasia. I trust I pronounced your name okay. And Tracy's here. Lots of love to you. Susie. Hi Susie. And Kylie and Nicole and Michelle and Tio is here. Lovely to see you all. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yes, it is cold. I don't know what the temperature is, but I tell you, it's pretty cold outside. Though it's not snow. We don't have snow at Settle here where I am. I am at sea level, but we do tend to get snow in the highlands or on our mountain, the mountain that our capital city sits underneath, this beautiful mountain called Mount Wellington, and I would say there'd be some snow up there today. There's been a lot of rain. It's actually quite cold, but it's all good. It's what happens in winter, isn't it? So it's actually an opportunity to slow down, to reflect, to contemplate, to heal, create a healing space, which is what I'm doing here. So make sure these guys are in order. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. I have my chakra chimes here, which I am going to play in just a moment. But before I do, basically, sorry, I forgot to welcome you. Welcome. I'm creating a space of healing today, and you're very welcome to join me if you want to. I feel a lot of love energy coming through, so at the very least, I would absolutely love to help you feel a little bit more loved or a little bit more supported during this time. So if you need that, I trust you receive it. I am going to pull a healing energy card in just a moment, and what I'll be looking for is a card that represents this current energy, and then I'm going to play the chakra chimes to that card. So I'll talk more about it when I know what the card is, because I don't know right now, so there's only so much I can share with you. So I'll be holding the space in with the chakra chimes for 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to pull another healing energy card to leave as we prepare to leave the space. I don't think I'll be here for a long time, but you never know. So we will find out. Now, if you're new to watching my videos, welcome. And if you haven't watched for a while, welcome to you too. And welcome to those of you who do watch regularly. Basically, I'm just preparing to tell you what you might experience some energy moving in your body, because I'm creating this healing space. So you might feel waves of emotion. You might feel aches or pains rise up to the surface in your body. So anything that comes up to the surface during our time together today, I suggest that you recognize it and then breathe it out and let it go. Anything that comes to the surface is coming to the surface for a reason, and it's usually so you can acknowledge it and let it go, or learn the lesson and let the wound go. So just be willing to let go during our time together, especially if something stirs for you. If you're not sure what to do, I just suggest that you focus on your breathing. Trust that you're here for a reason, and trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. What that will be, who knows? We don't need to really know all the time, do we? We can just let things flow, let things move, and be receptive and open to receiving something that really stands out for us, and then take that with us as we journey back then into our everyday life, if you can hang around with me for a while. It's so lovely to see you. I trust you're all feeling good. The energy is pretty intense. Excuse me. The Kundalini has started activating as of, well, today I got my sign that it is a collective awakening, but I started feeling it mid last week. So the Kundalini energy is on the rise. What I will do, I will try and remember, someone remind me if I forget in the comments, I will share the Kundalini blog that I wrote last year. I think it was last year, it may have been the year before, which talks a bit about the Kundalini energy. So basically we're going through an energy upgrade now, and the energy is starting in our base chakra, which means that a lot of us are being tested around our health, our survival stuff, also being tempted to go back to things that we've recently quit, like addictions or bad habits that we'd gotten into, or old programming. Some of us may be kind of tempted to return back there. This is all part of the testing time that we're going through at the moment. But I talked a lot about that in the current energy report. I don't need to repeat myself here. So I am looking for the best card for now, for this moment, that we need to help create or help us, whatever. I have no idea, to whatever we need right now as a group for the majority of us. We'll go with this card here. Self-searching, card 6. So I'm going to read this information, then I'm going to talk more about this card. It says, do your best not to look too far outside yourself for answers. Bring your focus within. Stand in your power. It is safe for you to express your truth. Throat and sacral chakras. Basically, this card, when it comes up, talks about being careful of looking too far outside of yourself for answers, for a solution, for help sometimes. This card's reminding you that you are resourceful, that you do have the resources, the wisdom, and the solution within yourself. So be careful you're not in a seeking, searching mode. If you're in a seeking and searching for something mode, it's always going to be just ahead of wherever you're going. So if you find yourself giving your power away to something outside of you, then recognize that, be honest with yourself, take a deep breath, and turn that seeking, that searching, that sometimes desperation, turn that inward and return back to your power within yourself. That you have all the answers, all the wisdom, the solutions that you might be looking for inside. Now, I'm not saying it's not good to seek expert advice or help from other people or guidance at certain times, but there is a difference in welcoming that to help yourself and seeking something desperately and giving your power away to something. I guess that's the key, isn't it? Be careful you're not giving your power away right now. And turn your focus inward, return your power, your attention back to your body, back to your heart, and back to the power and the wisdom within you. You are a powerful, resourceful being. A great example of this I do like to talk about which you've probably heard me say if you've watched my videos for a while or followed my work for a while. But when at times in the past, I don't tend to do it now, but at times in the past when I was noticing that I wasn't getting support from my partner, from my family, from anyone, whoever it is that I was noticing, if I noticed that I was feeling unsupported, that that person wasn't noticing my efforts, that person wasn't acknowledging the care that I'd taken or whatever it might have been, I noticed that I was giving my power away to these people, waiting for them to somehow magically tell me the words I wanted to hear. That obviously wasn't really important to them, but it was important to me. So what I realized was that I was looking for that support in people outside of me, and that it was, how would I go, I thought, in turning that I craved back to myself. And then I realized that, hey, I can become my best supporter. What I was waiting for in those words from this other person, I can actually be that for me. So I can become my best supporter instead of waiting for other people to support me and giving my power away to that externally, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I'm talking about here. That's just an example. I mean, it could be anything. But let's be careful that we're not turning our attention externally in a desperate seeking way and giving our power away to that, and instead let's turn our focus inside. This is a great time to play the chimes. Can you see them? I've got my pajama bottoms on because it's late and I was just about to go to bed and I quickly changed my top. So let's see if I can... Oh, that's not going to work. I'll see if I can bring my knees up. I'll just hold it. It means I'll just play with one beater. Okay. I'm going to play these chakra chimes. Now there are 7 chakra chimes here. These run in line with the one of the scales on the piano, C to B. So these run in alignment with the chakras. We've got the base chakra, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. So what I'm going to do is just play these and create a space of sound. These can be really powerful, so you might feel the energy in your body. You might feel, sometimes it just like, if you've got headphones, you might want to stick them in if you're able to, because this sound just kind of really surrounds and sort of fills you up. It's quite incredible. For some people, they don't like the sound. If you don't like the sound, I suggest that you kind of sit with it, because there might be something in what you don't like that's important for you. So I'm going to play the chimes for a few minutes, just as I feel I need to, not in any particular tune. And all I suggest is that you take some deep breaths, be open to receiving what you need, and we'll see what comes up. So especially think about perhaps where have you been giving your power away, and how can you turn that what you're sending out, how can you turn that inward and give that to yourself, or look for that within you? How can you be your best supporter, as an example? If there's something more pressing that you need, then please trust that, and I trust you receive it from this chiming time. So thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Excuse me. We'll start with the heart. Feel that love coming into your heart. And if you struggle to feel it, just open to the idea that love is streaming into your heart, your beautiful, open heart, your beautiful, sensitive heart. Enjoy. Okay, let's work through the chakras while we're here. We'll start with the base. So bring your attention down to your tailbone if you want to follow me. If you don't, it doesn't matter. If you want to, just bring your attention down to your tailbone, to your base chakra. That's your center for grounding and survival instincts. Take some big deep breaths and imagine your base chakra filling up with beautiful rich red light. If you feel uncomfortable with the color red, just perhaps push past it. There's probably an issue that's potentially stirring for you, which is a good thing. If issues stir up, that's good, because then it can be brought to your attention so that you can shift it. So let the things come to the surface and allow your base chakra to fill up with this beautiful rich red light. It flows around the chamber of your base chakra and clears away any old unwanted energies that don't serve your highest truth any longer. Let them go and fill up that center with a beautiful rich red light. Okay, bring your attention up now, up your body to your sacral chakra. Now this chakra sits just below your navel, on your belly, and it's your center for emotional, sexual and creative energy. It usually vibrates at the color frequency of orange. So bring your attention to your belly and the whole band around your belly area that wraps around your lower back and around your hips, is it? Yeah, around your hips. You can bring your attention to this whole area around your belly and your lower back. And imagine this whole area filling up with rich orange light. And this orange light moves deeply into your sacral chakra and stirs up any old emotional, sexual or creative blocks that you've been holding in this area. So allow them to come to the surface as you take some deep breaths out and let those blocks go. So hold this whole area in this vibrant, rich orange light as you bring your attention up your body to your solar plexus chakra. This is just above your navel and is your center for personal power, strength, and courage. And again, you can imagine this as a band going around your middle back and around the other side. And imagine this area filling up with yellow, beautiful, vibrant yellow light, like the sun. Ooh, that's strong. Allow this yellow light to bring to the surface any old blocks or wounds that you no longer need to be carrying. And as they come to the surface, let them go. Breathe a big breath in and surrender all that stuff that's coming up with your out breath. Let it go. And how strong is that chime? That tells me we have a very powerful solar plexus chakra. Well, it is our power center. So as we return our power back to our body and stop giving our power away to those things that I was talking about earlier, things like that, or fear, or feeling powerless or unconfident or unclear, then our power returns to our body. We are powerful beings of light. We are powerful beings of love. Beautiful. Now let's bring our attention up to our heart. This is the bridge between those lower three more physical chakras and the upper three more spiritual chakras. So our heart is the bridge. It's here right in our heart, at our chest, and again we can imagine a band going around our chest, around our shoulders, around to our upper back. If you're having back issues in any of these areas, it might be worth looking at those chakras that they're related to. There might be an emotional connection to what you're going through. So your heart chakra is your center for love. It's your center for love of self, self-love, love of others, and love of all creation. Usually too, if we're working on acceptance, it will come back to the heart. Your heart is strong but sensitive, and that is a great thing. So imagine your heart filling up with green or pink light, depends on what you resonate with. This green or pink light moves into your heart chakra and stirs up any old unwanted energy that's holding you back at this time, that's stopping you from feeling or experiencing as much love as you can. Anything that's stopping or holding you, limiting your capacity to love and be loved. Take some deep breaths and feel that green or pink light stirring things up in your heart. Anything you no longer need for your highest truth can come to the surface and be released. Any blocks you have in feeling love. Hold this space in that colour, green or pink, if you want to, as we bring our attention up to the first of the more spiritual chakras, the fifth of the 7 major chakras, called the throat. The throat chakra, a lot of us can really feel it in there, can't we, when we've got throat stuff going on. So the throat chakra, we can imagine that as a band, the zone of the throat chakra all around our neck, so including the back of our neck and the front of our throat, or the front of our neck. It's our centre for communication, expression, and truth, and also feeling safe to be ourselves and feeling safe to speak our truth. So you might feel this quite, oh, that's the third eye, sorry, I was getting ahead. Excuse me. You might feel this as a tickle or a heaviness or a lump in your throat as things start to shift. So imagine your throat chakra and your whole neck filling up with blue light. Just do your best to picture it, visualize it, and if you struggle to visualize, just know that your throat is filling up with blue energy. Feels a bit flat. So allow this blue light to flow into your throat chakra and stir up anything old in there that might be holding you back at this time. Any issues that you carry around communication or truth, let these come to the surface. That's better. So let any issues that come to the surface, any wounds, go. Breathe them out, let them go. So keep that area held in that blue colour if you want to. Bring your attention up to your third eye chakra, here on your forehead in between your eyes. And you can imagine a band that comes around, probably a bit under this headband, and it wraps around to the base of your skull. This is the zone of your third eye chakra. So your third eye chakra is your centre for vision, intuition, and trust. So yes, any trust issues are going to usually come back to the third eye chakra. So take a nice deep breath and imagine this chakra filling up with an indigo coloured light. And indigo is a mix of blue and violet, and it is coming in strong. Our trust is strong right now. We've been working on this, haven't we? The last week or so in the videos, I've talked a lot about trust, and I can feel it and hear it in this chime that it is strong. Our trust in ourselves, trusting in our intuition, and trusting in our journey. So allow this indigo light to swirl into this zone, this space of your third eye chakra, and clear away any old energy, any blocks that are holding you back in this area. So surrender, breathe out, and let them go. This is beautiful. And now we're going to top it all off by bringing our attention up to our crown chakra at the top of our head, or the crown of our head. This is our center that helps us connect with the world beyond the physical. So it's about our connections. If we're feeling disconnected, lonely, separate, isolated, on our own, it will usually come back to this center. So if we need to connect, we'd bring our attention up here. Well, that's what I would do, because I work with the chakras a lot for my self-healing. So I'm very aware of how I'm feeling, and then I look at, okay, where is that related in my body to my chakras, and what can I do to shift that stuff to clear and open that area. So your connection center, your crown, this is the highest in vibration of these 7 chakras we've worked on. Doesn't make it better. They're all equally important. It just means this vibrates higher. So you probably feel a bit uplifted. So you can imagine your whole crown chakra, your whole head, around your hairline, your whole hairline and head area filling up with either white, violet, gold, or silver light. Trust what feels right for you. White, violet, gold, or silver light moves into this whole area of your crown on your head and helps shift up and grab and release any old wounds that you're carrying in this area. Excuse me. That are holding you back at this time or limiting you. Let them go. Allow yourself to open up and strengthen your connections with yourself, your life, and others. Let those blocks go. And hold this area in a heightened space of colour, of the colour that you resonated with, if you want to. So how are you feeling now? In your base chakra, your tailbone, your sacral chakra, just above your, or below your navel, your solar plexus, just above your navel, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. I trust you're feeling in a nice space of alignment, that you're feeling in center, alignment with this moment and with yourself. So thank you. I trust you enjoyed that bit of chiming. They're amazing, aren't they, the chakra chimes? I love them so much. So thank you. I trust you enjoyed that bit of space that was created for you. If you didn't, it doesn't matter. If you don't resonate with this stuff, then just go and do something you love. Not everyone's going to get or even care about this sort of stuff. So it's all good. Just do something you love. If there's anything that you don't resonate with, instead of spreading negativity, just turn it off. Easy. So I'm now going to pull another healing energy card in regards to our forward movement from here. So thank you. I'm just preparing to finish up now. So I want to pull a card that represents what's next as we transition from this space and into our everyday life. How can we bring this energy that we feel into our life? This is sort of the card that I'm looking for. What advice do we need? What do we need to think about as we transition? As I've said many times, this is where it counts. It's all right to feel all gooey and mushy and lovey-dovey inside when we're doing such beautiful things with such beautiful instruments like the chimes. But it means nothing if we don't work with that now in our life. So if you turn this off and go and start screaming madly at all the people in your house, you're not really carrying that beautiful energy over. So this card is about the bridge, I guess, between the space that's been created and getting back into your everyday life, and how you can work with what you've learned or what you've felt and kind of bring it into your life. That's where it means something. That's where it can be really helpful for you. So I'm going to go with this card here. Manifest, card 54. Going to read these words down here and we'll talk a bit more about it. And I might also pull one of my new cards. I'll put them on my lap ready. Okay, it says, bringing ideas or projects into reality, the manifestation process, birthing the new in physical form, the gift of life. Isn't it a gift? We are so lucky to be here alive and experiencing life right now. There's so many people that don't have that luxury, and it is such an honor. This is such a gift, the gift of life. Transformation, healing, action, abundance and happiness, and creation. So manifesting, bringing this energy into form now. Perhaps considering and reflecting even just for a few minutes of how you can bring whatever you've gained or gathered from our time together into your life. If you feel a sense of alignment, then how can you bring that and carry it over? How can you carry that heightened state into your everyday life? That's really what manifestation's about. It's about bringing the heightened state into the denser state, bringing the spiritual energy into the earth plane energy, if you like, or our ideas into form. So how can you do that? How can you manifest what you've gained from our experience and our time together today? That's that. I'm going to pull one of my new, these are upcoming, these are samples, my samples. I'm going to pull one of my new Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. This is not the size of them. These are on photo paper, waiting to turn into cards like these. So very exciting. Pre-orders should open next month. I'm actually very close to being finished the creation process, which is extremely exciting. But I'm looking now for the best card that we need to know for now, especially in regards to our forward movement from here. What's next that we need to know about? It may go with this manifest card. So we've got this, the Elephant card 7. And the key words here say family, commitments. This card, when it comes up, unless you've got a special bond with elephant, if you have a special bond with elephant as a totem, then this is your sign, and whatever elephant means to you is what elephant means to you. Take that on board. As far as this card goes, it's talking about family commitments and the stuff that's going on in the family, and actually how to bring really the energy that we've been connecting with, because that was our purpose in pulling these cards, how we can bring this heightened state that we feel, this balance, this peace, this connection into our family life. Sometimes that's the trickiest, isn't it? Especially when we're dealing with teenagers or people being uncooperative in the family or in our environment. How can we bring this energy in? Elephant feels really strong and stable and solid on his 4 big round feet, really reminding us of that energy of manifestation as well. So let's embody what we feel. Let's bring it through into our thoughts, our words, and our actions. Let's notice if we lose our temper or lose our mind, especially if there's something going on in the family. Let's recognize if we do and just stop and remember what we felt here, or whatever you've felt that's been important for you. Take a deep breath. Nip off to the bathroom. Sometimes that's a great place just to take some deep breaths and get back into center, and then bring that energy back out. It's not impossible to hold it through. Sometimes it's just about breaking some habits that we've gotten into. So thanks so much for joining me today. I've used my healing energy cards. These are on sale right now because they're celebrating 10 years since they came out this month. So you can have a look you can learn more about them if you want to on my website. My animal cards won't be out till about September. So I'll talk more about those later. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video and this connection, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. If you want to learn more about me and the work I do at Temple of Balance, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. There's stacks of resources on there. I'm very busy doing my work 24/7 and have been for over 13 years. So I've created a lot of resources, 11 books, card decks, art, pendants, lots of things I can't even think of right now, but there are lots of resources. So if you resonate with my approach, my way, and the way that I do things, then you might find something helpful there. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will most likely pop in again tomorrow sometime on Tuesday to share some guidance for Tuesday and Wednesday. So until I connect with you again, please keep smiling. Keep opening your beautiful heart, and I trust you have wonderful flowing moments and things flow well for you. So thank you for being here and spending your precious time with me. So thank you. Sending lots of love from my heart to yours. Can you feel that beautiful love? It's just so special. Thank you for sharing your love with me. I can feel it, and I trust you can feel me sending love back to you. So thank you and namaste. Namaste means that the divine, the creator within me, honors and acknowledges and loves the divine, the creator within you. That we are equal. We are one. So thank you and namaste. Beautiful energy. Bye.